Okay guys, David with Twice Diecast. Let's look some more at some premium diecast in 164. We will start today's little parade of cars with an X Car Toys. I think this is a new release, an Audi 100C3. I think this is going to be like early 90s if I'm not mistaken. X Car Toys is one of the newer diecast brands coming out of China. And they're kind of hit or miss. A lot of their stuff, I don't know, it almost seems like a company that doesn't have a license. They float around, they do all kind of stuff. They do military vehicles, they do lots of accessories. Let's take a look. It does appear that this one has an Audi licensing acknowledgement on it, so we will assume the best for them. I'm interested in the car, and let's see what we've got. So this is an Audi 100 in a really nice deep red, like a crimson, not quite a burgundy, just more like a deep red. So we've got some lens tail lamps on this guy. We've got nice badging on the deck lid. We've got two different color lensed tail lamps. We've got really nice Audi 4-ring wheel covers on it that appear to be pretty period correct. Licensed headlamps. We've got, looks like paint for a side marker lamp. Side view mirrors on this one. We've got some window trim, and we've got a nice rear end on it. Here is your base. This is an X Car Toys Audi A100, and I'll throw all of these on the turntable to watch them go around. Okay, up next, another X Car Toys. This is going to be a Volkswagen Jetta. Appears to be a little bit newer than a lot of the other Jetta castings that have been released recently. I've got a couple of those to show you here from various makers. And you can compare it to this X Car Toys brand. X Car Toys is not expensive at all. I believe you can get these for anywhere from $10 to $12 American. Now you will have to include shipping on that. This looks to be a really good one. I'm liking the silver paint job on this one. And here we've got a year Jetta that maybe is not often found. We saw one kind of like it in the Hot Wheels version, the Modern Classics. I had the red one that was a tuned version. So we've got a nice Volkswagen badge on the grille. Got a nice cladding to go down the side molding. Wheels look pretty good. You got air passing through them. They look pretty accurate. Nice black interior. Silver works really well on this car. Pretty generic rear end on this one. You do have a tailpipe there extending. This, I don't know, this one seems to be slightly bigger. The rear end almost looks like a Saab. I'm not sure they got this casting quite right, but this is not a year Jetta that is out there often in diecast, so you kind of have to take what you can get. Here are some other versions of an older Jetta. This one is done by, I believe this one is done by Auto Mint. And you can see, you know, the X Car Toys is just noticeably bigger. And I'm not sure this vehicle grew that much in between the years that these came out. They don't look that different in terms of model. And I'm talking about the actual car. So I'm not sure that this one is actually 1/64 scale. You know, the base will of course say that. Maybe it doesn't. It's a 2018 base, supposedly. And this one has no information. Maybe this guy is a little small. I don't know, but that's pretty noticeable and pretty surprising for X-Car Tours. They are usually all pretty consistent 164. Here's another brand, and I think this is the exact same casting that the Auto Mint Jetta is. There are just a few differences. There's a little bit more information on one rear end than the other, I think. No, these are almost the exact same cars, but I'll tell you, one has defroster lines on the window and one doesn't. But these two appear to be the same scale. This guy right here, the X-Car Toys newer Jetta, just not sure that this is true 164. So there's just information for you guys as we compare these other brands. I'm still going to put it on the turntable, of course, and you guys can watch it go around. Here's your X-Car Toys Volkswagen Jetta. Okay, up next is a new brand for me. This is a Tesla Roadster released by a company called Dream. There must be a dream. What if it comes true? Seems like a Google Translate thing that you would slap on a box. Here is your, certainly don't see any Tesla licensing information. My Collection Dream. Be right back once we get it out of the box. Okay, in the box, you get a Tesla logo card that is kind of hidden until you open the package. It's underneath the plastic inside, which holds your Dream model. It kind of clips together with these two little notches in the clear plastic. That's handy for when we put it back into the box. But let's look at the car. I was pretty excited about this one and was not disappointed. Okay, we've got nice white bucket seats in here. Got a Tesla steering control, if you want to call it. It's certainly not a wheel, but it's got a very small attachment to the dashboard. That's pretty neat. Two different colored interiors. Curves on this one look right. I like the wheels. Got the nice spindles. You got rubber tires. You've got funky rear wheels, or rear tires rather, much wider than the front ones. And I'm not sure if that's accurate to the vehicle. We've got a Time Micro insignia on the base as well. Obviously a collaboration with Dream. Time Micro has not been scared to do an unlicensed car either in the past. Tesla badge on the hood. It's a beautiful, beautiful, almost Spectra Flame red. So look at this. As we watch it go around on the turntable, you'll notice it is just a shiny vehicle. Tesla on the rear, lensed tail lamps, and you do get a metal base, rubber tires. Yeah, I like it. And this one is not terribly expensive either, guys. I believe this one right now on AliExpress is anywhere from $10 to $12. Let's compare it really quickly to the Matchbox version, which, you know, this is that flat red one, and it really is a great car. I'm curious if the castings are the same, I wonder. So here is the Matchbox version, and then our Time Micro Dream collaboration, which is about 10 times the cost. And I gotta say, Matchbox did such a great job on this one. Both of them have badges on the hood. Matchbox has tampoed headlamps. Here's your rear. Tesla on the rear body. Both of them have license plates. Both of them have lamp detail of some sort. So, looking at the bodies, they appear to be the same. I think the Matchbox is a little bit bigger. Matchbox may not be true 164. And then again, you know, the Dream Time Micro collaboration may not be 100% authentic either, but they appear to be really close in size. You know, this Matchbox was so well done. I can't say that this one is 10 times better than this Matchbox. But if you like the primo stuff like me, you're willing to pay for it, and I certainly am. So let's watch it go around. Okay, next up we have got three Tamica limited vintage ones. Won't spend a crazy amount of time on them. A lot of you guys know what TLV's all about already. We're just here to look at the cars actually, and two of them, the next two up, I just did a complete review of on the Unrivaled USA kind of purchase review. So we'll look at this 180 SX first. Beautiful silver, not even silver, dark gray, but it is a metallic metal flake paint job. Dark gray color, I guess it's a silver color. Wheels, a bit disappointing if I'm honest. They are hubcaps. Right-hand drive vehicle, nice gray interior on this TLV. A 3D license plate holder. It's not just a white sticker, so that's nice. I love the trim work around the windows. You get the 180 SX on the B pillar right there in black. Coming around on the rear, probably the best part of the car. That light bar that goes all the way across. You've got 180 SX clearly visible. Here's your exhaust underneath and your base. A little bit of tread on the vehicle. Let's watch this one go around. This is a fantastic vehicle and did not have a premium version of this in my collection. Okay, so if you would like to see these two Tamicas, and you do, I promise, they are really fantastic. These are going to be on the video that is linked at the end, on the end screen of this video. They were from a purchase, my very first purchase from unrivaledusa.com. It's a website that sells diecast here in the States. Currently, there is a free shipping of orders over $50, so go check out the video and watch these beautiful cars. But we will keep moving in the interest of time so that we can keep looking at cars today. A brand I am up in the air, up and down on, Pouty or Pouty. They get some really good stuff, and then they get some stuff that you're like, eh. So this Infiniti SUV QX60, I've got a QX50 already in my collection. I was really impressed by this one, so we're going to take a look at it next. I'll be right back once we get it open. Couple things as we get started on this brand review. So in the past, you may have seen it, you may not, but this is a officially licensed product from Nissan, of course, the parent company of Infiniti. This is a QX70, and as I took it out, you probably thought, oh, that's a nice acrylic case. It's really not. This is a pretty cheap plastic thing, and this thing is absolutely, totally just plastic. So there is not much benefit to keeping it on the plinth or underneath the cover, because you can't stack these. It's almost like these are disposable storage cases just for shipping. So let's look at the car. I'm not going to keep it on the case anyway. I just wanted you guys to know that in case you ever bought one of these and didn't realize it's almost nothing more than a blister that you would get on like a Hot Wheels Premium. So this is a Infiniti QX60 2017 model year. Right away you can see a little bit different color on the roof glass. I like that there is a matte black trim around the glass. If you notice that, it's almost like a weather seal. So that's a really nice effect. You can see that around the windscreen as well, around the windshield rather, for my American viewers. Really good interior. Look at the wipers built in above the cowl. This paint job is really spectacular. Apparently this is a hybrid vehicle. It's got Para 64 wheels, meaning no tread, but they are pretty accurate. Look at that. That looks like an Infiniti wheel. Infiniti badge on the front. Almost looks like it's kind of rubbed off. It's just not very prominent. Lensed headlamps, trim around the, it's almost like the LED trim around the light. Chrome for your door handles. The rear looks good, looks really spot on, to be honest. Lens tail lamps. That Infiniti badge is looking really good. Yeah, I'm pleased with this one. This is from a company called Paudi, P-A-U-D-I. Here's your base. And there's your Paudi logo right there. So I'm sure this one will look great going around. Okay, last one for today is somewhat related to that last Infiniti we saw. Can't really see it through this packaging from GCD, but this is a Nissan Patrol, and we don't have these here in America. We have a couple times. There has been a version of this called the Infiniti QX60. There has been a Nissan Armada. Currently, there is no Nissan Patrol because it doesn't meet, this is according to Wikipedia, does not meet the safety standards here in America. So, take that for what you will. Here is your box for a GCD model, and it would suggest that it is a licensed product as well. And it's pretty slick packaging, if I'm honest. So I'll take this off the base and we'll come right back and look at the vehicle. Okay, I had to show you this because mine jumped off the base when I took it off, and I'll just kind of show you why. It does have a nice piece to hold the top in place, but there is no screw on this joker. It is sitting into a molded piece of plastic. No screw attached, and as soon as I took the lid off, it just flew everywhere. So be aware, you do get a nice base. Y62. And now let's look at the car. Enough yammering about the packaging. So beautiful gold metal flake paint. It is big in hand. It is weighty. Feels like a metal on metal diecast. Nice Nissan badge. I can't tell if they actually have the name on there. Might just be a chrome logo, blank. Lensed headlamps, got Patrol, big old beefy tires, and man, look at that. This thing has steering, guys. I did not even realize that. Working steering on this GCD Nissan Patrol. Fantastic base detail work with the exhaust system, cross member. Don't tell me this thing has rear steering too. Okay, it's not steerable on the bottom, but it has a separate piece. Look at that. For like your lower control arm, all your suspension pieces. That's pretty amazing. So tires have tread. They look authentic. They're kind of beefy, like they're inflated. There's a curve to them. GCD is a brand that is a little bit more expensive, and you can see, well, look at the detail work on the interior. You've got a display panel that's got colors on it. You've got some wood grain simulation going on underneath it, like it is a really high-end SUV. The roof rails are done in chrome. Okay, so this was money well spent. Defroster lines on the rear, and the lamps appear to be just paint, but with all the colors going on, you know, it's probably paint underneath a lens piece. So Nissan on the liftgate. You even got your backup camera there, I guess. Beautiful model. Okay, so this is a Nissan Patrol from GCD. I'm gonna put this one on the turntable, and that's gonna wrap it up for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed looking at some premium 1/64 scale diecast. My name is David. This is Twice Diecast, and this is what I like to show on the channel. So stick around if you're new.